Hello and welcome to the Achievement Diary, Episode 8. I do get quite a few levels, not as many as I had hoped for, but I do get several important levels, so I hope you enjoy. So here I'm at Zuan, or whatever you want to call him, and just open the reward book, and some rune crafting experience. Where's it? 78. That's pretty good if you ask me. Getting on up there, and that allows me to do something a little later in the video. Here's 77 smithing. And just doing gold bars. I'll talk about that later in the video as well. And can do quite a bit of stuff there. Kind of nice thing about smithing. And here's another smithing level. It should be right there, 78. And yeah, it's just some more gold bars and stuff, which isn't too bad really. It is pretty slow overall. And then I went and got a fire making level. And yeah, I just used my pro fire making skills. This was a little before the quest was released. Obviously I wanted to be able to do the full quest. And it should be right up here somewhere. And right there. How about that? 91 fire making. That means I could do everything in the quest. And yeah, I don't know. I kind of like fire making almost now. It's kind of weird. Now open Star of Ancient Effigies, which is kind of nice. And as you can see there, I just got a fishing level 78, which is getting there kind of slowly. I don't really like fishing that much, to be honest. And then when I got a fire making level, this was after the quest, so saved a little bit of experience that way, but yeah, I don't know, wasn't too bad really. And just lighting my way through. I think I fire maked like just right through the level this time by accident, just because I was paying so much attention to just doing the fire making, I didn't really notice when I got the level. Let's see, where is it? I was right there. And yeah, 92. Which means I can get the infernal ads and I can finish the beacon network, which is kind of nice. So clear that target. I don't need to work on it anymore. And get rid of that goal. That's doing pretty good. So as you saw, I just got 94 fire making. So now it'll just show me doing the entire beacon network. And basically I went through, I put the logs in each individual one, which you can do beforehand and they won't disappear. So that's basically what I did. And then I ran around. I went actually to the 12th beacon first, because that one's kind of like the most inconvenient. And then I went around and did the rest pretty quickly. And this is basically all 4 times speed, by the way. This is pretty much one of the fastest ways to do it. It took me, I think, 11 minutes or so to do the entire thing on lunars and stuff like that. But it does take a lot of setup, and that's just because it's kind of inconvenient to like kind of go around, and because you have to carry 20 to each one. If you had a pack yak, it'd really be quite a bit easier, except not really, because you can't carry 60 anyway. But if you could carry 60, it'd be very easy. But I mean, yeah, it all overall is just kind of inconvenient. And yeah, then as you saw there, I kind of teleported to the lumberyard, ran east, and I go back to the lumberyard, go west, and then go north from there. And it is a pretty quick and easy way to get them done. And just quick thing about the skills, I didn't really get that many skills this week, skill levels, because I've been incredibly busy this past week. So these were just the levels I managed to get, and hopefully next week I will get quite a few more. And yeah, hopefully that works out. But let me just kind of continue on the beacon network. And I think with magic logs, the beacons last quite a while. So I mean, you can easily do this with lesser logs and you'll do fine. I just did it with magic logs to be safe, and I wanted to get it done. I think the only real risk using magic logs is if you happen to get PK'd, then you kind of have problems, just because I don't know if you can go back. I assume you kind of can. I don't know how hard it would be. I don't know if it would stay lit and you just kind of teleport back and you can run down. At the end here, you'll see me actually avoid the teleport thing, because just in case there happened to be a clan there, I didn't want them to all run after me, because I do stay in the wilderness for the last two, and obviously I want to get it lit without dying. Of course, it's not really something that a lot of people would really PK for, because the concentration of people there is pretty low, and what people are wearing is obviously rather cheap. Okay, so you just saw me get the infernal ads. I want to say ads all the time, but apparently it's just ads. And so yeah, I'm going to complete a task with it now. This might take a little while. I'm not really sure how long. Hopefully pretty quickly. And in the meantime, I'll update you on some tasks and some skills that... So basically, I'm completing that one right now. Required 92 fire making, which I got, as you saw. And these are the rest of the skills I have to get. And in the last episode, I kind of said I'm going to do a lot of smithing. I just cut one log. Didn't give me anything, though. And basically, I have been doing quite a bit of smithing, but the problem with it is it's really slow unless you want to spend a lot of money. Smithing's kind of a weird skill right now where it's like, you have things like cannonballs, which are like 20k experience an hour, but they're profitable. Then there's kind of like a 40 to 50k an hour area of like goldsmithing and stuff like that. That it costs a little bit of money, but it's not that expensive at all. And yeah, it's pretty cheap. I gotta drop stuff. You probably guess what I'm gonna do next after this anyway. But and then there's like this huge gap between goldsmithing and then like other methods of smithing that are much faster but kind of a lot less profitable, or a lot more expensive, like Artisan's Workshop or smithing mithril plate bodies or addy plate bodies. Those things are like 20 plus GP per experience, which right now I just can't afford. And as you can see, I have almost 2 million smithing experience to go. And so it's something like 20 GP per experience. That's 40 mil that I have to pay out, but I obviously just don't have 40 mil. So I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm going to do those a little bit. And at this point, I'm not really sure. Move my screen over a bit. Completed it. It all adds up. So that's done. Didn't even see the animation. But yeah, so for smithing, keep talking while I run over to the next one. I need a wicked hood. But yes, I have been just kind of thinking about it, and what I'm thinking about doing is I'm going to go back to Glacors or Glaciers or whatever you want to call them, and camp those for a while, and hopefully get a just get enough money that I can effectively buy smithing. If any of you knows a better smithing training method, please tell me, because I need one. I can't keep doing gold. It's way too boring and way too slow. And I'd really rather spend my time doing really slow skills on something like fishing at 40k an hour. I like how fishing's power training method, yet so many people have 99s, but it's like 50k an hour is kind of like a maximum experience rate, maybe 60k. And here's my other one, so 100 exactly, a ton of earth. So there you go. 2 more tasks completed. I have 4 more, that's it, in this diary. I'm obviously only 1 level off of this. Quite a few levels off of that, which is why I kind of want to just get smithing done. That way I can finish the rock tasks. A couple off there. 2 off there, but that's quite a ways. Those are rather hard. and several off here. Two of those are like 290. There's two summoning ones there basically. And the Fremnik for some reason is really hard. I can do this one right now, or pretty much right now. But yeah, for some reason the Fremnik just is a lot harder than all the others. But yeah, hopefully, as I said, I have 18 tasks left, so hopefully 9 more weeks. It's kind of sketchy, but hopefully. And yeah, so I'll definitely keep you updated. If you guys have any smithing levels or smithing training methods, that would be great if you could tell me, because I have no clue how I'm going to finish that. Well, thanks for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Hopefully next week I'll have enough money to get basically 86 smithing, but we'll see about that. So yeah, post your suggestions in the comments. It would really help me figure out how I'm going to train smithing. And on Sunday, a new guide or maybe just a Slayer diary will be out. Not really sure. And then on next Tuesday, a new update, a video on the update, and then next week, new achievement diary, and more videos to come after that. So please subscribe and rate and comment on this video.